Welcome to Vegas Live. You might not understand why I have so many reoccurring guests, but there's a reason, and the reason is because Vegas is that type of place, because they've always got something going on. Like Nick Payne I had on earlier, all the movies he's doing now, I hadn't had him on for about 6 months, but everything changes here like every month, and I now have Sparkle back again. You've been on a couple of times.
Yes, I have.
And she's always got something new, so I don't even know what something new is today, but you're telling me what's going on?
Well, I'm actually doing the Flow You're Awesome event, and that is an event where I'm actually showcasing a variety of different artists in Vegas.
Okay, so you get all these artists together and you put them, and where are you performing? When
this is going to be at the Urban Lounge, which is at 107 East Charleston, and it is right there on the corner of Charleston and Main. It's a beautiful venue. They've been open, I want to say, about maybe 3 or 4 months now.
Oh, they're new.
And yes, and they actually have become the home of our Flow Your Awesome events for the next few months.
Oh, how wonderful.
So July 25th, which is Tuesday, to me is a really pivotal day, because it's kind of like the kickoff of it.
That's next week.
Yes.
Okay. So when you want to put these together, how do you get all your bands and everybody together? Because I know a lot of bands in Vegas fall out. The artists are not.
Well, you know, being able to have my radio show has really given me a platform to really see good talent, really see talent that is really struggling and really putting in the effort and the grind. And I believe, why not create a platform to give them that other place to shine?
So you're giving them, so not only you're getting them on your radio show. By the way, how's your radio show going?
It's doing amazing, but there's been a little shift. I just started a new segment today.
Oh.
Which is called Spitting with Spark.
Spitting with Spark.
Spitting with Spark, yes.
And what does that
Well, pretty much it's still about me and my spoken word, but it gives a broader area for creative expression. Because I believe that creative expression is anytime you have an idea in your head and you manifest it to be real. So it could be anything, not just spoken word. It can be music, dance, an idea, concept, business. So it opens the door for me to have better and longer and a little bit more of people that I can speak to in regards to being creative.
It opened you up to more venues.
Right. It broadens my horizons as far as being able to interview people.
In other words, not just these people you're interviewing. Now you say, well, hang on, I could, because I'm across the board when I interview. I can business people, anybody.
Right.
I like to, because they're all people. They've all got something. Just because they're not in the music business doesn't mean I don't want to interview them. That's not true.
Exactly.
I still want to interview them regardless of what they're on. So anybody out there who feels they're not in the music business, don't worry. Still come on the show. It's okay.
And it's kind of the same thing.
Yes.
Like, to me, an idea and being able to take an idea and manifest it to be real is creative expression.
Absolutely.
And so that's why I made it bigger to where now it's Spitting with Spark.
Some people I don't think some people realize what they really have and what they really own until they start bringing it out.
Right.
Because we don't only have one thing, we have many things we can do.
Exactly.
There's a lot of stuff out there we can do. And I think why do we always knock ourselves? That we can't do this and we can't do that, and why do we all do that?
Fear.
Of not putting yourself out there.
You know, I think we all know inside, you know, that just like with what your team does, you know, I'm pretty sure I can do exactly what your team does, but because I have a fear of the technology world, I wouldn't even try.
No, you think you can't do it.
Right.
Don't put yourself there, you probably can do it.
Exactly. And then with the right mentorships and the right platforms, and that's the reason why I did the Flow Your Awesome event, because that creates another platform for artists to expand their talent, expand the people that actually get to follow them.
You can have them on your show and it's all talking, and now you've actually got a place where they can perform, and people can actually say, well, I was on her show, Sparkle's show, and now I'm performing.
Right.
That's going to make them feel good.
Yeah, it does. And it makes them feel like there's someone or a platform that's truly following them and sees their value.
Absolutely.
There's something a little different that I do, because it's really not an open mic. But what I did do is I did take this particular show to do a 1-hour open mic before the show. So I am opening the event to where it is an open mic for a variety of different artists, but from 8 to 10 is the actual show. Right.
So if they get there at 7 o'clock, they could actually be on open mic.
Right.
Okay. I understand. Wonderful. And I understand you're doing a red carpet as well.
Yes, I am. And so, and the reason why I decided to do a red carpet is because the Urban Lounge is actually going to be our official home for a while.
Okay.
And so I just thought that the very first one there needed to be kicked off correctly.
Okay.
And to be able to give those artists an opportunity to really walk the red carpet, really see photographers out there, really get interviewed. Because to me, that's kind of like lighting a match underneath them that's already been lit.
Well, you're actually doing it from the beginning to the end of how it should be done.
No, just from 6 to 7.
No. I'm saying you're actually saying you're letting people know how it should be done. You come in, you walk the red carpet.
Exactly.
You can actually go on the mic and then you can perform.
Right.
So all these things can kind of happen.
Exactly. So it's kind of really like it's putting them in a space to, if they stay consistent and they stay committed to what their dream is, then this is what you can look forward to, because this is how
what
it
will
happens.
happen, and
exactly.
This is how it works.
And if you loved it here, just imagine when you're in that true space of where it's really manifesting in front of you.
Well, sparkle is always a sparkle to the life, and so congratulations to your new radio show. How long is your radio show?
We actually, the radio show is an hour, and we've been around now for going on 11 months.
Okay, good.
Right, I take that back, I'm lying. It's been 10 months, because I've been out here 10 months, so it's been 10 months now. And we just, I'm doing a live remote from TC Rib Cribs next week, so that's going to be kind of like the countdown. So if anybody wants to come out, they can have lunch, buy one, get one free.
Okay.
And I'll be doing live interviews from the restaurant.
Oh, wonderful.
And just kind of getting the monotony up, just kind of getting the momentum up, getting the momentum up for that night.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to it.
So you're looking forward to it.
Yes, and I'm really hoping that we can get you to come and share your gifts and your talents with some of the artists, because you have become a true pioneer in Vegas when it comes to the independent artistry.
Isn't that wonderful?
Really, they trust you, they value you, and those are the two elements that's needed to continue to groom these artists for the next phase.
Oh, I'll be down there for sure. I'll take care of your red carpet and talk to them and interview them and whatever I need to do. And you know why I do it? To give them the encouragement, because I think I'm older, obviously, you all know that, but doesn't mean, but I have the experience. I know what it's like. I know how it is to start at the beginning. I know what you have to do, and I've been through it. I did it. I had a TV show called Voices of Tomorrow for 16 years, and I gave the younger generation a platform to speak out.
Right, exactly.
And I gave them a place where, even I just said to them, hey, I love you, that made the world to them. They just thought, nobody ever told them they were loved. And so children have to have that, and I think artists need that too. Artists, they've come out of sort of, high school, and they've gone maybe into college, or they've gone directly into a band, or they've gone directly into music, or whatever the case is. They need that little bit of encouragement.
And a lot of them get discouraged because people will say that you're wasting your time. There's so many artists out here.
Out there. You're not wasting your time.
You're not. If you have a drive and a burning desire in you as an artist, plant and water that seed.
Absolutely.
Water it, because you'll be so surprised what will come from it.
Oh, it will. And also don't forget, music is here to stay.
Right.
There's not going to be one single day in the entire world without music.
That's why it's my life. Yes.
Music gives us that freedom. Music gives that tranquility of life, or it reminds us of something, or it makes us dance, it makes us sing, it makes us do a lot of stuff. It makes life. Take about Italy. Italy is the happy state, or the happy country. Well, because Italy is they're always happy there.
They are. And you know what else? Music doesn't lie to you.
No, music doesn't lie.
And I remember an older lady had told me years ago, but she didn't watch television because she said television was telling lies to your vision. Right? And I was like, what? Telling lies to your vision. And all she did was listen to music. And she had told me, she said, because music doesn't lie.
No.
It moves and navigates you. Right.
Even the old songs, go back years, go back wherever you want to go back. It's still a story from something that happened to them, or something, whether it's a girlfriend's left, or a boyfriend's left, or a new one's come in, and new one's going out,
Or they lived happily ever after.
Happily ever after, had 10 kids, who knows,
Exactly. That's very true.
Go and buy a television. We've got too many children.
That's funny. I like that one. I like that one.
Anyway, so don't forget, Sparkle is out there. She's got this event coming up on July the 25th.
Tuesday, July 25th. The red carpet starts at 6. The open mic starts at 7, and the show starts at 8. I have DJ Fizz, who will actually be the DJ for the night. I have a special appearance from one of Vegas locals that's just loved, and she's amazing. Her name is Treasure. So she'll be performing.
Treasure's going to be there,
and then
yes.
the artist that I have is Courtney Summers. She's an amazing R&B singer. Tavon Patterson is a comedian.
Yes.
And then we have Kismet and Mr. Earl White that are spoken word artists. And so it's just, Paul Corlin. And he does folk music, and he mixes it with poetry. So it's most definitely a variety show, and I will be debuting a new piece.
There you go.
So I'm really excited about that too.
So you're going to debut a piece, one of your poems?
Yes, and I've never done it before, so I'm looking forward to.
Well, maybe I'll do one of mine.
Will you?
Oh, I will.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Let's do it. So you guys hear this first on the Nina.
I have to find
that Nina will be performing.
Actually, mine are sonnets, not poems, and I think
isn't that kind of the same thing?
It's kind of the same thing, except Shakespeare was the one that invented sonnets, and sonnets are like 3 different paragraphs. Mine sometimes are 4 or 2, but they were not as a poem set, but they're very similar. But they're more of a story, and it's like, you know.
So I'll do one. You'll do one on the 25th?
I'll do one for you.
See, this is my girl.
Well,
y'all
be back, Vegas Live with Nina. Take care.
Yes, I'm so excited.